Dear President Daul, dear friends, thank you for the invitation to represent today here the NATO Parliamentary Assembly, which is a powerful tool in a time when parliamentary diplomacy is essential to complement and support the dialogue between governments. In a world affected by dramatic changes, security has become one of the priorities in the perception of our citizens, worried about the terrorism, migration and refugee crisis. This perception is feeding populisms, and we cannot underestimate the increasingly aggressive policy and propaganda of the Russian Federation in Eastern Europe and in the Mediterranean region. And in this context, the importance of a common European defense and security system is now becoming a major item in our political debate, as also President Daul and Secretary General underlined in their speeches before. We don't start from zero. We have NATO. The North Atlantic Alliance is not only continues to be the most powerful and efficient collective defense system, but shares the common values of Europe. This is why we have to build our common defense, improving synergies with NATO and avoiding duplications. NATO is also helpful for the European integration process in Eastern Europe and in the Western Balkans. The European and Euro-Atlantic aspirations of these countries appear to be strongly connected, as the upcoming membership of Montenegro to NATO demonstrates. We see this very clearly in the debates in our Assembly, and we will have the next spring session in Tbilisi, in Georgia. As Europeans, I believe that we should consider at least three questions. First, what is security today? It must be very clear that it is not only a military issue. Just think about cybersecurity. Second, what is our objective? We must be very ambitious. We need to defend our external borders, and this is a political challenge. Defending our common borders will increase the consciousness that we are a unique and large community. This recalls the vision of Alcide de Gasperi that who more than 50 years ago considered essential to build a common defense as the real and quick start of a political union. His dream has not yet become a reality. It is our job today. Third, is our security granted? We must explain to our citizens that the defense and security costs are an investment for our future. The Union guarantees 70 years of peace in Europe, but we can never forget that, as the Americans say, freedom is not free. But we also have opportunities, not only spend better, making synergies, but also spend European and buy European. To do that, we have to strengthen the European defense industry. For all these reasons, relationships between NATO and the European institutions must be strengthened, and we are positively working on that, starting with the plan agreed some months ago and based on 42 common actions. There is still a lot of work to do, and I am convinced that the EPP will drive this fundamental political process. NATO Parliamentary Assembly can give an important contribution, and I strongly recommend all of you to support us through your national delegations. I'm sure that together we will succeed. Thank you.